morning students. Last class we did organization, organ structure, functional structure, what are the advantages, what are the disadvantages. We already discussed it last class. Next we will see divisional organization structure. Divisional organization structure means it is dividing the whole enterprises, according to the major products. It is dividing the whole enterprises according to the major products to be manufactured. Is called as divisional organization structure. Means see, dividing the whole enterprises according to the major products produced is called as divisional organization structure. Like cosmetics, making cosmetics, plastics and garments, footwear, skincare, metal. Like this, they are dividing divisions. They are dividing the divisions. In all enterprises, they are dividing the divisions. What are the divisions means? We will see here: metal, plastic, cosmetics, garments, footwear, skincare. Example, we will see division of this structure. Example, it is Patanjali. Patanjali, no, I think Patanjali means Patanjali skincare is there, cosmetics is there, and garments is there, footwear, everything it is including in the one organization. That is divisional organization structure. Okay, that is divisional organization structure. Even Nestle food also, it is providing the healthy food for different biscuit names. They are providing like that. It is different divisions. They are different divisions. It is there, but in only one enterprises. Like that, it's Patanjali, Nestle, and Reliance. Like that, it is there in cosmetics, garments, footwear, skincare. Like this. Okay, and it's divisional organization structure. It is only suitable for large industries. It is only suitable for large enterprises. It suits for the large enterprises. Large enterprises, why it is large enterprises means if it is there more money, more technology, that time only we are going to division different divisions. Otherwise we can't. That's why it is large industry. It is only suitable for the divisional organization structure. Example means it is Patanjali is known. Patanjali it is there. Already skincare is there. Skincare and beauty products also it is there. Cosmetics. And even footwear also it is there. Footwear also it is there in large. That is these large industries. They have more money. That's why they are dividing. That's why they are dividing the different divisions. Okay. And what are the divisions? Means skincare, cosmetics, footwear. Like this, they are dividing to increase the profit and increase the technology. Who is have more interest to do the specialization product? Main it is who is have, which organization have specialization product introducing, that organization only they will do the divisional organization structure. Means they are producing the different products and they have to give divisional activities. When they have interest, that time only they will do the divisional activities. If it is once the divisional results, if it is come, assessed and evaluated. Once the result it is come, it is assessed and evaluated. If it is not getting profit, means already result, divisional results are in 1 month it will come. If it is getting the profit or losses, it will come. If it is not getting any profit, means they will close immediately. Okay, if it is not getting the profit, means they will close immediately. No need to again division. It is not enough. It is not good. Okay, and next it is managing director. We will see divisional organization structure. What are structure we will see here. Okay, managing director. Already I told last class. Managing director means it is a person who are all charging the overall the organization. Who are all charging a person. It is a charging the overall. He is running the business. He is called as a managing director. Managing director means he is the charging the overall activities. Okay, overall activities he is only charging to running the business. He is called as a managing director. If he is is effectively run the business means that time only increase the profit. If he is not effectively do the business, that time it is the decrease the all the cost also, and even good name also it will be reducing. And next we will see here, already told you this is divisions. Okay, these are all divisions: cosmetic division and garments and footwear and skincare. These are all divisions. Okay, cosmetics, garments, footwear, skincare. This divisions cosmetics means already know, beauty products means Lakme it is there, Maybelline it is there, and these are all the skin cosmetics. Okay, and Pond's, these are all the cosmetics producing. Means it is a one division. This is one division. Okay, this is one division. In whole enterprise, in one enterprises, it is a divided the divisions. Okay, cosmetics and garments. Garments it is means it is cotton should be converted to the textile. It is the main. It is garments. Okay, it is cotton. It is there. No, that is converted to the textile. Is called as garments. Garments nodi. See here, in garments they are producing the textile. That is, they have to be and they have ability to sell the goods and services. If they don't have ability to sell the goods, if it is not fit for that, garments. Okay, and footwear also means it is Workmate, VKC. These are all brands here. Footwear, and here skincare. Skincare means already it is Ayurvedic. See, Ayurvedic Patanjali product it is there. No, skincare, all the products. That is skincare products here. Okay, and see, in cosmetics also personal marketing, research and development to purchasing it will come. Okay, even garments also same thing. Personal marketing. The structure is this. This structure is same for garments, footwear and skincare also. Okay, this structure it is same for the all the cosmetics to same, and garments to same, and footwear to same, and skincare to same. And already I told about this. Person means an employee in active business. Is an employee is running, and when it is a running business, is the person it is an employee. A person it is an employee in active business. Okay, is called as a person. Means if you have any one person have ability to producing the goods and services, or if you have performance, if it is have effort, that time only there is only employee. Means marketing means already you know about this, right? Marketing means buying and selling the goods and services in particular place. Okay, it is buying and selling goods and services in particular place. In particular place means buying and selling the goods and services in particular place. It is not buying and selling, it is not enough for in marketing. First, already if it is finished the producing the goods and services, after that we have to advertise. Up to reach the customers, we have to advertise. Up to reach the customers, we have to advertise, and after that distribute the products. And after that distribution, we have to transport that products, and after that we have first it is main thing is to reach the goods up to customers in marketing. Okay, means it is includes the distributing, advertising, directing. These are all will be including in the marketing only. If it is marketing, if it is very good, means that time profit also will increasing, performance also increasing, technology also increasing, and even efforts. When it is efforts, it is perfect. That time it is selling the goods and services. It is perfect. Okay. And next it is research and development. Research and development. Research means it is innovation. We have any business, it will innovate in the new technology, modern technology adapting in the business. When it is a new technology and modern technology adapted in our business, that time it is efficiency will increasing and production will increasing, and when it is efficiency, production it is increasing, that time automatically sale of the goods and services also increases. Nowadays everyone seen in the modern technology. They will not even given the at least performance, at least they will not given the performance also in old technology. They will not take the old technology. Everyone asking the modern technology. That's why We have to improve the modern technology here. Development means new product development in divisional structure. We have to develop the new technology and products, new product. When it is a research, it is perfect means that time it is development also increase. When it is new development means it is new product. New product development. When it is new product development means when we have more profit, that time only we are going to invest the new product. Otherwise, we don't have money means we can't develop the product. That's why we have to increase in here marketing and personalities. We have to increase, after that new product automatically will be increased. And next it is purchasing. Okay. Next, purchasing means already I told, acquiring something, paying for it. Acquiring something, paying for it is called as a purchasing. What we are going to purchase here? Plant and machinery, equipment, computers, laptops, stationery, furniture. We have to purchase here. Okay. Purchasing means it is acquiring something, paying for it is called as a purchasing. Okay. It is acquiring. Acquiring something, paying for it. Acquiring something, paying for it. What we are acquiring in business? Plant and machinery first we want. Fixed capital, fixed assets we want. And furniture we want. Laptops, computers, stationery, everything we have to purchase in business. That otherwise we can't run the business effectively. And even here also, production department, marketing department, finance department also, it is same for all divisions. This is also one division, this is also one division, this is also division, and this is also division. Okay, this is also division. And production department, marketing department, finance department, it is same for all the divisions. Production department, it is next, production department. Production department is a department, the group of functions. It is responsible to producing the manufacturing, producing and manufacturing the goods and services. It is responsible to producing the goods and services. What is the responsibility for that? Producing the goods and responsible for producing the manufacturing the goods and services. It is a group of the functions. It is responsibility for the producing the goods and services. Is called as production department. Means it is manufacturing means it is a process of converting to the raw material to finished goods. It is a process of converting to the raw material to finished goods. Raw material to finished goods. Manufacturing means it is a process of converting to the raw material to finished goods. That is the main thing and main function in the production department. They have to use the raw material to convert into the finished goods. To using the technology, for using the technology, they are converted to the raw material to finished goods. Okay, that is production department. And marketing department means it is the group of the functions which is responsibility for the sale of the goods and services. Sale of the goods and services means it is responsible for sale of the goods and sale of goods and services. It is responsibility for sale of the goods and services. In marketing, if you want to sell means first it is main thing, it is advertising. We have to give advertising first. It is to reach the customers. We have to give the advertising and after that the advertising we have to distribute the goods and services. We have to distribute the goods and after that we have to transport, and after that transport we have to reach the customers. We are the responsible for the goods and services. That is marketing. Marketing means it is including directing, advertising, okay, directing, advertising, distributing, transporting. These are all including in marketing. These are all included. Okay, I will write here. Okay, advertising, distributing, transportation, directing. These are all including marketing department. Okay, marketing department means it is a group of the function. It is responsible for the sale of the goods and services and advertising, distributing, transport to directing. These are all including in the marketing department. Okay, and next is finance department. Finance department means it is the part of the organization. Okay, it is the part of the organization that manages the money. Always it is manages the finance department. It manages the money. The business function of the finance head is including the planning, organizing, auditing according to the company finance. According to company finance, the finance management, finance department, they have to manage. Okay, according to finance department, the company money they have to use. How to plan for this money? Okay, example I will take 1 lakh. I have 1 lakh money. Okay, in that 1 lakh money, I have to run the business. Now, okay, I have to run the business. First, I have to plan for that. First, I have to plan, and we have to create the objectives, and I have to organize it. And after that, we have to distribute the money for employees, and we have to purchase the raw materials, we have to purchase the plant and machineries, we want transportations and everything including in 1 lakh only. I have to plan this. Okay. In plan, who will plan that in 1 lakh we have to distributions? Who will plan? Finance department. In 1 lakh we have to plan everything. Marketing we have to be marketing, how to marketing, producing and purchasing, everything plan in 1 lakh only we have to plan. Okay, that will do finance department. Okay, understood? In 1 lakh only they have to plan. Is called as finance department. Okay. See, students, next it is advantages of divisional organization structure. What are the advantages we will see now here? See, what are the advantages means give decision making. Divisional results can be assessed and growth and expansion. These are all the advantages of the divisional organization structure. First, we will see one by one. Okay, divisional quick decision making in divisional structure. First, it is quick decision making. Quick decision making. It is a manager. It is have more independence to take the decision. Okay, manager have more independence to take the any decision. That time it is a very easy and quickly take the any decision. That time it is increase the efficiency, increase the performances, and all will be increasing. Even profit also will increasing. When it is a performance, it is increasing. When it is increasing the effectiveness, that time it is increasing the efficiency. We have to give all the rights and independence to manager. If we will give them all the rights to manager, they will take the quick decision. That time no delay of the working. No delay of the working means it is production also will be going. It is good. When it is a production, it is good. That time it is marketing also it is good. When it is a marketing, it is good. Even financially, the division it is good. Like that, we have to give. It is the quick decision making means the manager they will take independently any decision. Okay, in this divisional organization structure. And next it is divisional results can be assessed. Assessed means it is evaluation and evaluated. Evaluated means it is already they know what is the result. Means once the division results can be evaluated, they know if it is getting profit or not. They will know. If it is getting the profit means they will increase in the technology in that business, in that division. If it is not getting the profit means they will close or wind up that division. Okay, that is wind up that division. Means it is closed. And profit organization. They will close the unprofit organization. If it is getting the profit means they will adapting new technology, or they will increasing the efficiency in that division. Otherwise, it is wind up that division. Okay, and next it is growth and expansion. When it is the division, it is growth, means when it is a manager, they will take the effective decision making, that is automatically growth and expansion will also increasing. Division when it is a take independently decision, that time automatically increasing. When it is a automatically profit will increasing, they will start up the new division. Okay, they will start up the new division. That time chances it is very high, it is there to start up the new division. When it is a growth and expansion, it is there in every division, they will plan for the new division. Okay, they will plan for the new division, and they will arrange for the resources, they will arrange for the raw materials, they will arrange for the marketing facilities, finance, and based on that they are going to plan for the new division. And next it is advantages. Already finished advantages. We will see next disadvantages. We already see key decision making, divisional results can be assessed, means it is evaluations. Once the results came, means they know if it is getting profit or not, they will get it. Okay, next we will see disadvantages. Disadvantages means it is conflict. Conflict means is struggles. Okay, is struggle. When it is increasing the more divisions, that time it is a struggle to provide the raw materials, money, transportation, distributing, marketing. These are all will be struggle. We have to arrange first raw material, right? Raw material we have to arrange, plant and machinery we have to arrange, even money also we have to arrange, and resource also we have to arrange, even employees also we have to arrange their new divisions. If it is there, forming means it is a very struggle to forming the new division here. Why means we have to arrange all things. Money we have to arrange first, and next is plant and machineries, and resources we have to arrange. Everything we have to arrange. It is a struggle for that. Every division we have to give the money, plant and machinery, resources, raw material. Every division we have to give. That is a struggle. Okay, and it is duplication of function. When it is a duplication of functions, means when it is an increase in the divisions, when it is an increase in new divisions, that time the manager don't have time to observe all the divisions. When they don't have observe all the divisions, that time it is duplication. Employees also will be increasing. Low cost also will be increasing. Okay, when manager will not observe the overall divisions, that time duplications also increasing. Okay, and even they will not work, but they will telling high cost. Resource this much and plant and machinery we purchase, for that this much amount it is we paid, we have to give for that, and they will ask, and it is increasing the even cost also will increasing, and cost also will increasing. Reducing the performances. Reducing the performance, cost also increasing. When it is manager, it is not observed. Okay, when it is manager will not observe, means that time it is cost also increasing, and performance also it is not good, and even efficiency also will come down. That is this main drawback and disadvantage of functional divisional organization structure. And selfish attitudes. Selfish. Every division manager have better performance in our organization. They will thinking like that. That's why they are telling everything. It is they will telling fake accounts. Means fake information they will give. When they will give a fake information, that time it is a performance also will reducing. That is selfish attitude. When it is their selfish attitudes, that time it is a reducing the performance also. Efficiency also will be reducing. Means they will telling, simply they will telling. Means it is performance also will good, and we want this much money, and for that purchasing the plant and machinery, and marketing for that money I want, and they will ask, and they will basically doing the all activities like that in selfish attitudes. When it is their selfish attitudes in the manager, we can't run the division effectively. Okay, we can't run the division effectively. We will see Conflict means struggle. Okay. Duplication of the functions means when it is a duplication of the functions, it is there. They will tell if they will not work, but they will tell all the work it is done. This much amount it is already we have to pay, and they are telling like that. That's why it is when it is duplication it is there. We can't run the business effectively. That time it is there the losses and even the loss performances, so efforts also it will be reducing. And selfish attitudes is not good for divisional organization structure. These are the disadvantages for the conflict duplication of functions and satisfy the attitudes. Okay, next is formal organization. In that, before that we have to see here organization. Organization means it is institution or business, government departments. These are all in organization only. Means organization means it is institution or business. Institution or business for the people for the particular purpose. Means it is organization means it is institution or business. Okay. Organization means a group of peoples for the purpose of to achieve the organizational goals. Okay, the group of peoples for the purpose of particular purpose they are in the organization to achieve the organizational goals and objectives. A group of peoples for the purpose of particular purpose. For what are the particular purpose means to achieve the organizational goals is called as organization. Organization means institution or business. Okay, the group of people for the purpose of particular purpose is called as organization. Okay, in that we will see the types: formal organization and informal organization. Formal education. Formal organization. Formal organization means the structure designed by the management. The management only structure designed by the management. In formal organization, the structure designed by the management only. Okay, to achieve the organizational goals. To achieve the organizational goals. Every organization, why they will forming the new business means to achieve the organizational goals, to achieve the profit and to achieve the more good name. For that only they are going to introduce the organization, and which is it is a responsibility, authority and mutual relationship among all the employees. Among all the employees, it is mutual relationship between the responsibilities, rules, regulations, mutual relationship between all the employees. They will create a relationship between the employees. It will be created. Working in the enterprises. Working in the enterprises have to be clearly defined. It can be functional or divisional. Already told functional means last class I told functional. What is the structure of the functional, and divisional means it is departmental wise. Department means it is divided. Means it is separate. I told no cosmetics, skincare, footwear, and it is metal, plastic. These are all the divisions. Means in division also skincare, footwear, metal, and functional means what it will come here. Means already told this one. It is purchasing. Okay, purchasing, personal, marketing, research and development. These are all activities will come in functional. These are all activities means it is a division. Whole enterprises, dividing the whole enterprises manufacturing the goods and services is called as a divisional structure. Okay, divisional and functional. We will see to achieve the organizational goals for the purpose of introducing the organizations. They will already form the rules and regulations responsible for all the employees. Not only one person, one department. It is the all the employees. It is applicable for the all the employees. Okay, and rules and regulations. So they will form based on the plan and the objectives. They will forming the rules and regulations, so responsibilities here. And next we will see what is the features of the formal organization. Formal organization, so see, it is deliberately created by the top management. Deliberately means top management means they will creating the what they will creating what they will be creating means rules, regulations, responsibilities, relationship among all the employees. They will creating before that before their plan means before the plan they are going to create the in objectives they will create it. Okay, and this next it is based on the rules procedure which is the written from already they will written means what is the rules, what is the regulations, and what work we have to do and what work we can't do and we should not do their organizations, and what is the responsibilities too, and how we will work and what is the behavior they everything they will give in instructions and the written form already they will give. Okay, and next it is impersonal. It is impersonal means it is not consideration of the emotional aspects. If they will not see any emotional aspects and they will not give any performance of the even any performance activities they will not give. What they will giving, what they will plan, what they are telling work, we have to do it. That's it. They will not ask any ask. They will not asking anything. Okay, what they will telling, we have to do it. That's it. Here it is not consideration in emotional aspects. Means if they will not work here means if it is rules and regulations it is most means we can't work there. At that time we have to quit. We have to quit their work. But the rules and regulations they will not change here. Okay, the rules and regulations they will not change here. Okay, next it clearly defined the authority and responsibility of every individual. All the rules, regulations, responsibilities. So it's every employees. Each and every employee they have to follow the what is the rules, what is the regulations, and everyone have to follow the all the rules and regulations. It is applicable for the all the individual persons in the whole business. And next it is created by to achieve the organizational objectives. Yes, when it is the rules, regulations, responsibility based on that employee working in our business, that time automatically we achieve the organizational objectives. Okay, when they will working based on the what we are planned, what are the objectives, what they plan, what are the objectives they are working means our business, what is the rules, regulations, responsibility based on that if they will work means that time automatically we will achieve the organizational objectives easily. Okay, we will achieve the easy in objectives. See, this is the deliberately means it is intentionally created by the top management. Top management deliberately means already they are already created all the already mentioned, already created rules, regulations, and plans, and how I will work and what is the performance. Already all they will be planned. Okay, and it is based on the rules, regulations, procedure. We have to it is written from already is there. Based on that we have to work there. Okay, and it is they will not consideration emotional aspects means they will not give any value for the emotional aspects. Emotional aspects means they no need to creating activities, no need to improve, no need to performance, they no need for that. Okay, and next it is clearly defined authority and responsibility means every rules and regulations it is applicable for the every individual. And last one it is created to achieve the common. If it is everything it is perfect means absolutely we can achieve the organizational objectives. Okay. Next is disadvantages of formal organization. Okay, we will see easier to fix the responsibilities. Easier to fix the responsibility means the organization already fixed the rules, regulations, responsibilities, and mutual relationship among all the employees. It is a fixed the mutual relationship between all the employees, and the rules, regulations, responsibility are already fixed. And the relationship also they will created with the employees. Relationship also they will create based on the plan and objectives. When it is relationship rules and regulations, so based on that we are going to do the work there. Any employee they are going to work based on the rules and regulations, responsibility, relationship based on that they will work means automatically we will achieve the objectives. achieve the objectives, achieve the plans, and achieve the profit to even performance, efficiency also will increase in our business based on the rules and regulations we followed in and we work there means it will increase in the profit in that business. And the creativity activities we will not come here, but we will not increasing also in creativity activities based on the rules, regulations, responsibilities only they have to work here. Okay, and next is overlapping of the work. Means no overlapping work. Means it is duplication of work. Means it is overlapping means what it is? Duplication. Duplication work means based the every employee working based on the rules, regulations, responsibilities they are working. When they will working based on the rules, regulations, responsibilities, that time duplication of work, duplication employees, it will not work there. Means what they will give in work, that much only we have to do it and we have to go. Okay, based on that we have to do. Otherwise we can't work there. Based on what they will give in work, we have to do it and we have to go. That time duplication work it is not work out there. Means when they will not work means they can't even there they can't stand there also. Okay, like that it is this overlapping of the work. And next is easy to achieve the objectives. Means when it is the employees working based on the rules, regulations, responsibilities, absolutely we can achieve the objectives. Okay, we will achieve the objectives. Absolutely we can achieve the objectives. And next it is stability of organization. Stability of the organizations means they already plan rules, regulations, responsibilities, and they will plan for the predicted. Means it is behavior of the employees very predicted. Means next year also they already plan. Next future also they will plan for the today only. They plan for the future. Means next budgeting also they plan. One means how much amount we will get, and they know for rough sketch they will do how much amount we will get, what is the performance, and how we will improve, what is the technology we have to improve, how we will change the behavior in the employees, and everything they are pre-planned. Means it is already planned. Okay, already planned. Further only we are going to follow the plans. And next it is disadvantages. Disadvantages of the formal organization means unnecessary delay. Unnecessary delay means if organization tell work means we have to work, otherwise we have to quit. Means we have to silent. That's why it is unnecessary delay. Means if they will tell no today you have to work means we have to work. If they will tell no need to work today means we have to go. That is the main reasons to unnecessary delay. Means we have to work in formal organization based on the rules, regulations, responsibilities. If they will tell rules, if today you have to work means we have to work. If they will tell no need to work today means we have to quit and we have to go. That is the main reason it is unnecessary delay for the profit to production and profit to marketing and efficiency, and these are all things will be go down. And next is lack of innovative. Lack of innovative means the employees in organization, every employees work based on the rules, regulations, and responsibilities. If they will tell means you have to work today means we have to work. If they will tell no need to work today means no need to work there today work. That is the main reasons. It is reduce the creative thinking. Means it is the reduce the creative thinking and performance and efficiency. Even some employees also no need to work interest also. If they don't have interest also they have to work here. Means they will not, already I told it is not consideration of the emotional aspects. Already I told you it is not consideration of the emotional aspects here. Okay, and next it is limited scope. Limited scope means they will give information. They will give only information. What is the rules? What is the responsibilities? And what is the performance? And what is the effectiveness? They will already predicted. Means based on that we have to work. They will not give a chance about the creating activities. Creative activities they will not give. Efficiency, how they will work, efficiency also they will not give. And more new technology that will not adapted. That's why it is a limited scope in this formal organization. Means once again unnecessary delay means if they have to tell work today means we have to work, otherwise we no need to work. That time it is a delay for the work. That time it is delay for the work means it is unnecessary delay. Okay, and it is lack of innovative means that every employees have creative ideas, creative minds, but here no need to work their creativity activities, creativity thinking no need here. New technology they only adapting their own rules, so their own responsibilities they will tell. Based on that they will work in employees and our business. Okay, and limited scope means already I told they already prepared rules, regulations, responsibilities, so no they will not give chance about the other things here. This is the disadvantages of the formal organization, and this is the advantages of the formal organization. Okay, and in organization next type is informal organization. Informal organization means it is a type of the organization. Okay, that is informal organization, that is the organization which is not established deliberately. Deliberately means already told it is intentionally. They will not establish it intentionally. They will not establish it intentionally. Deliberately means it is intentionally. They are not established intentionally, but comes into the existence because of the common interest. What they will interest in? What they will interest in means based on the taste, religion, and common relations. Based on that, this organization established. Okay, based on that, organization will be established. They are not established deliberately. Okay, based on the taste, religion, common. Okay, common relations. Based on the common relations, they are going to establish the informal organization. Is called as informal organization. The main purpose of informal organization introducing self-satisfaction. Okay, psychological satisfaction. The main purpose of starting the informal organization is self-satisfaction. Okay, and what is the example for this means similarly the what employers it is interesting. What the employees interested means that is sports, film, and it is religion. So these are all activities. In these are activities no need to rules, regulations, responsibilities. Based on that they are interested in doing means that is no need to here when the rules, regulations, responsibilities here and here we will get the satisfaction, self-satisfaction, and when it is the based on that interest we are going to do the work, that time creativity activities will be increasing, performance also increasing, efficiency also increasing. When it is efficiency will be increasing, automatically profit also will increasing in the business. Okay, and next we will see the features of the informal organization. We will see there is no set of the rules and regulations. In formal organization, it is their rules or regulations. So based on that we have to go, based on that we have to do, based on that we have to work there. But here work it is there is no rules or regulations or procedure. Based on that self-satisfaction, based on that interest, they are going to do the work here. Okay, informal organization. And next it does not have any fixed line of the communication. Does not have any fixed line of the communication means here there is no rules or regulations. So based on that we are going. It is based on that employees' interest they are going to do. But profit it is must. Based on that efficiency, based on the performance, they are doing the work here. Okay, that time it is and then fixed communication no need. I think here fixed communication also no need, and rules or regulations also no need here. They are based on that interest, creativity, activities, talent. Technology they will use, and it is utilizing the all the resources to gain the profit. And next it does not deliberately created by the management. Already I told deliberately means it is intentionally. Deliberately means it is intentionally. They will not creating anything here intentionally. Based on their interest, based on their taste, based on their activities, based on what they will interest in, what talent they have. Based on that they are doing the work here. Okay, based on that they are going to managing activities. Based on that they are working here. And next it is the personal means it is facilitated to feeling of the it is individual kept in your mind, means it is postal, means it is postal means already I told, postal means it is the employee is working in the active business, he is called as a postal. Postal means it is a employee is working in the active business. A is the means it is feeling of the individual, it is a kind of the mind, based on that what they will interesting, what it come in mind, what the employee what they will what they will telling, and what the interest, and what is the common activities, and what is the technology have, what is the performances, based on the plan, and based on that they will work, based on that they will thinking the activities here. And this is the informal organization futures, means it is there is no set of the rules or regulations, so there is no relationship among the coordination relationship, it is there, but they will not fail, they don't have plan and objectives, but they have common interest, but they have satisfaction in the business, based on that they are going to do the business here. Okay, and once again I am repeating here, it is means informal organization means that is organization which is not established deliberately. Deliberately means it is they are not, there is no, they don't have any intention to establishing the organization. But what is the interest? And based on the interest, based on the taste, based on the common relations, they are going to establish the organization here. Means films, sports. These are all the informal organization. Okay, and futures already there is no written set of the rules and regulations, and here they don't have fixed communications, and they have self-satisfaction here. Means nobody they will rules here. The organization will not rules, but they have to do effectively. Okay, and we will continue the next class. What is the advantages? What is the futures? We will do the next class. Okay, thank you students.